just like hit record and then fucking wing it and then start our conversation. What were you asking me?
Oh, about your
Oh, I gotta turn your mic up and shit because I disabled it the other day. Talk.
Hello.
There you are.
Hello.
You can hear yourself?
No, not right now.
Okay.
Oh. There you go. Yep, I can hear myself.
Is this
now.
good?
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
All right.
All right.
Well, shit. How you been? It's like I tried not to talk to you in the car. It's like when I go and pick you up, I'm like, all right, I don't want to talk to you. I just showed you that album, and it's like I don't want to talk about anything yet because I want to wait until we hit record. Set my headphones down a little bit.
Dude, my freaking week's been. Oh my god, I felt like shit this week. It was weird though because I thought I might have had COVID, but I got my test came back negative.
What symptoms did you have?
Dude, so Sunday.
That's fire. Yo, Cubes, you guys can't see this us in the studio right now, but
one of our waitresses gave this to me. She
that's
was like,
fucking
yeah. I was
ill,
like,
bro. Yo, I kind of want it, but I don't like the color. It's too girly.
See, I thought that.
I just
but
get
I'm
black.
Like,
I just want a black one.
No, but you can't find something like that around.
Yeah.
Like it's like this is. So
Cubes
like,
has a gallon jug right now, and it like has like marks on it. It's like 7 a.m. Good morning, 9 a.m. Hydrate yourself. 11. Remember your goal. 1 p.m. So Cubes, you're doing 75 hard.
Dude, I am doing it. I'm doing it, but the reason why I failed, bro, and
okay, what day did you fail on?
11.
Okay.
Because I was
Dang, that's quick, dude. What the fuck?
No, dude, bro.
I would have failed too. I would have failed on day 7 if I continued. I just gave it up because I'm like, all right, I'm gonna drink anyways. So it's
bro, dude,
I'm gonna do it. I just don't know when, but I'm gonna do it every year.
You want to, yeah.
But it's like, dude, I'm doing so much shit right now that it's like that would just fucking ruin me. Like, you know what I mean?
How you're going?
It would deter like how I'm progressing, like mentally. You know what I mean? Like my mental health and everything like that. It's like I don't want to be super strict right now.
Mm-hmm.
I can't do that right now. So
no, that makes sense. Yeah,
so I'm gonna wait until probably around the same time I did last time, so like closer to the holidays. So I'll do it. I don't know, maybe after my birthday, the 21st birthday. I'll get right back on track.
Hell yeah,
and do like October, November, December, or something like that. Yeah, maybe.
There you go. Yeah,
or like late September.
Yeah.
So like I'll finish like mid-December, so I'll still be able to enjoy Christmas or something. Yeah.
Dude, I failed on.
Well, that's what I did last year. I finished on January 1st or whatever.
Yeah.
So
it took you. Did it take you one try to do it? Oh, you took a couple.
3 tries.
Three tries. Yeah.
I failed on day 19, day 21, and then the third time I got it.
You got it. Yeah. Dude, but bro, Tuesday was fucking cold as shit.
Today's cold as shit. What are you talking
cold
about?
as Tuesday, bro.
What?
No,
dude, it was like -9 this morning.
Tuesday was like.
Tuesday was only no, but listen. Today was colder than Tuesday. Tuesday was only that cold because it was super windy. Yes, this morning was way colder, like in general, without the wind chill.
Damn.
But with the wind chill, yeah, it was colder, but it was very cold today. Like without
I didn't
the
feel
wind
like
chill.
it was that cold today.
No,
I feel
bro,
like the sun
I opened
was
my
out.
fucking back door.
The sun was out really.
Oh shit! You know what I didn't tell you?
I was gonna say.
Yeah,
I was like, I saw it on your Instagram.
So I got this mirror. I think I talked about it in a previous episode, but Go Harder Nutrition gifted me like this mirror that they had in their back storage room, and it's like one of them fucking dressing room mirrors like TJ Maxx has or some shit, like some fucking heavy duty ass shit. And it got wicked windy last night, and all of a sudden I'm just chilling in here writing music and doing some work, and then I get a text I hear a big bang, and then I get a text from Jeff upstairs, my stepdad, and he's like, "You okay down there?" And I was like, "What do you mean?" He was like, "I heard a bang." And I'm like, "Yeah, me too. I thought it was upstairs." And he was like, "Hopefully it wasn't a tree." And I'm like, "Fuck, what if I like walk out of my bedroom right now and there's a tree on my pool table?" Yeah, it's like, so I went out and I was like, "What the fuck happened?" So I opened the door and my fucking mirror is just upside, it's like down, face down. And I'm like, I can't see any of the glass yet, so I'm just like, it definitely fucking shattered. Jeez. Like, there's no way that it's still intact, and then I like peek under it and it's just fucking shattered. And I'm like, ugh. Yeah, so that fucking sucks. That was a good ass mirror too.
I know, that was dope. That was your fucking mirror,
loved it, bro. I loved it.
I know, shit.
Whatever. I think I'm gonna get one eventually. I'll probably get one. I kind of want to get one and put it right on my door, so that way cool. I can do posing right here.
Oh yeah.
You know what I mean? And look at the mirror and stuff, and I can also record. I'll like put something like I'll put like my LED ring and stuff over here. Yeah. So I'll probably end up doing that. That's probably the best option because I don't have like really space for a mirror. And like I told you, I want to put like a vision board and like a whiteboard up here.
Yeah, or over there. Didn't you say? Oh, yeah.
Yeah. So, what have you been up to other than failing 75 hard?
Feeling like shit, bro. I was dude.
What was your first like? How did you like?
First, I was like. I thought, honestly, low-key, I thought I was going to have a heart attack. Like, my heart was, like, it was bad. Like, I was, like, and I was scared, too, because I was, like...
Was it from, like, just randomly? Like, you woke up and your heart was just racing, or...?
It was Sunday. Sunday afternoon after work, and I felt like first I just like the whole day I felt like shit. And usually I'm all happy, I'm all like active and stuff. And I just I was so in my fatigue. I was so like tired and shit. Like, and it was weird because I was like, my mom was like, oh, I wonder if you have COVID or not. And I was like, oh my god, it sucks. But I was like, but then like I didn't have any of the symptoms of it. And then I had like out of nowhere, it was like a 5-minute like headache, but it was like a bad headache. And like I could like, and when I get headaches, sometimes they get really bad.
Yeah, well, with COVID, when I got COVID, it was a sinus like pressure, and the headache was just shooting into my fucking whole head.
Yeah,
like,
dude, and it was like and I thought at one point I thought my head was gonna blow up, but also my heart was fucking racing. And
my head felt the same way. I felt like it was gonna pop, bro.
And bro, because like with my
no, the only thing that helped.
Yeah.
Smoking weed. I'm so happy I started smoking weed because like I just fucking was high like the whole week I was quarantined.
Really?
Yeah.
Mine honestly though was just walking outside because I was still continuing doing 75 hard until the day like was it Wednesday or Thursday I woke up and I was just like I literally couldn't get out of bed and I felt like shit. And then I was like throwing up too and stuff. But I must have just had like a virus that I probably just and it was probably just like I felt much better today, but yesterday it was still feeling like shit. But this morning I woke up, I felt much better. And and then other than that though, fuck shit. I haven't been really doing that much other than working. Looking for car. Been looking to sell for a running coach. Running coach.
I was like car, place.
Yeah.
I don't know.
And then
Try to guess.
what's it called?
That's good.
So, dude, I have this thing. I was thinking about this thing. So, do you know the guy that did the like 50 Ironmans and like in 50 states? Yeah. Mm-hmm. So he has like a program thing and stuff, and he has another thing that you can have him on your podcast. And I think you have to like you want to
bring him on?
I was thinking about doing it and stuff. I think it's
I got a couple more guests lined up too.
All right, yeah.
We just need to get the fucking camera, dude.
I know, dude. Fuck, bro. I've been looking and stuff, but we'll get that though. We'll get that. We'll just other than that, I've just been chilling, relaxing.
Yeah,
watching
dude,
movies,
marathon,
bro.
like those like triathlon things blow my mind. Like how do
dude,
people
that shit's
do that?
not normal. Like, dude, that's crazy, bro.
It blows my mind.
It
like
is.
that's all like
It's
the
not-
David Goggins
bro,
shit, like
and,
that
like-
crazy shit that he does.
And I'll
stuff.
tell you one thing. It's not even like I remember. One of my cousins, her boyfriend is like a ultra run marathon runner. Like he runs like a lot, and he says it's not even like everyone thinks it's all about like running and stuff. No, it's all
life.
mental.
It's
mental.
about life. No,
it's
really.
mental.
How I see it is things like that, and even lifting is, dude. Like exercise and the fitness, like it really is like it correlates with life and every obstacle that you go through in life and all of that. Because if you think about it, the only way to progress in life is to rep it out.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? To just keep going, like you say. Like I'll say rep it out, but you say keep going. Mm-hmm. Because the only way to succeed in anything that you do is to just keep doing it and doing it over and over and over again. And like people say like, oh, that's like the definition of insanity. It's like keep doing the same thing.
Yeah.
But it doesn't mean you have to do the same thing. It's just like that you keep evolving.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like changing little by little to like try to get a little bit better. Mm-hmm. And that's like how I see life, and everything life throws at us is just repping it out. Like you may be like down in the gutter or something like that, you know what I mean? But the only way to get out of it is to fucking
keep
actively
doing it.
Yeah,
going.
actively do it. Yeah.
And
You can't just expect shit to happen. You
no,
have
hell
to,
no.
you have to
action.
do it.
It's action. You gotta do it. But what's it called? I've been reading a lot lately. Like I've read almost like.
You know what's crazy?
Bro,
My dad just messaged me and he sent me 2 screenshots of 2 books he just got. He's like, I'm gonna start reading again. And I'm like, yes, Dad.
Really?
Hell
there you
yeah.
go.
Yeah. I've been getting into it too. You know what I've been reading?
I fucking love reading, man.
Freudian psychology.
Oh, really? That's interesting.
Right?
Yeah.
I've been getting into that, and here, let me read a little excerpt that I wrote down, because it's actually like, and that's why I told you in the car, like, dude, my life has like been changing like immensely, and it has something to do, I swear to God, with like the stars and shit, like Mercury's in retrograde or some shit. Like, it's like I feel like everything in my life is aligning. Like it's weird. So I'll tell you my story. I don't want to get like harp on it too much, but I need to tell you this story because it's a crazy ass story. But let me read this little passage first. So Freudian psychology is like fucking crazy. Dude, I wrote a poem the other day too.
Oh shit.
Yeah, I told you my life is just weird. That's crazy. Now, bro. My life is so weird. Let's see. Excerpt from Freudian primer. All right, here we go. When the ego is performing its executive functions wisely, harmony and adjustment prevail. Should the ego abdicate or surrender too much of its power to the ID, to the superego, or to the external world, disharmony and maladjustments will ensue. The ego is governed by the reality principle. The aim of the reality principle is to postpone the discharge of energy until the actual object that will satisfy the need has been discovered or produced. Eventually, the reality principle leads to pleasure, although a man may have to endure some discomfort while he is looking for reality. So it's like, it just really leads back to the everything happens for a reason thing. You know what I mean?
Does,
It's like the shitty things that are happening in your life are reality, but reality eventually leads to pleasure. Like if you keep going, you know what I mean? You can't just give up. Like and people like I'm getting messages, but people tend to like I always say it is, and I even actually wrote it in a song. It's just like people only fail when you give up. Like, you know what I mean?
That's
as long
true.
as you just
you
don't like
just
stop. Like, you know what I mean? You never fail. Like it's wins and learning. Like it's there's no such thing as losses.
There's no such thing as losses.
Yeah.
You first
like
think
that?
you
like my post?
Yeah, I was like, hey.
Follow me on Instagram, guys. I'm a motivational speaker.
But
I think I was destined to have a mic. Like I think I was destined to my voice to be. I swear to God.
Damn.
Like this, like music,
that's really
public
dope.
speaking. Like I just want to fucking talk on a mic. Like I like hearing my voice. Is that selfish?
I mean, I
like helping people. That's my true purpose. If I need to be on a mic to do that, then that's what I'm gonna do.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. What's it called? Oh, I saw this line, dude, and it's funny how you were speaking of music and stuff, all that kind of stuff, because I wanted.
Dude, I rapped a verse last episode. If you guys didn't listen to last week's episode, I rap a verse in it. So go.
Yeah, he did.
Although it's kind of bad because I'm not like trying, but I just wanted to get the words out. But
dude, so all right, so this is I forget who's it's John Lee. He's kind of like an up and coming singer and stuff. Like he's not too big yet, but he has some of his voice is really 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 good. Like it's crazy. But I followed him on Instagram and stuff. I heard one of his songs on. Oh, it's the like the thing that you follow. It's called Slept On Music that you follow on Instagram. Because I saw you follow something.
Probably.
And I followed
a
him.
lot of
he's
music
one
accounts.
of the singers that they had on it, and I listened to one of his songs, and it's called one of the it's like the song's called "Make It Out Alive," and he says in one of his
Make It Out Alive.
Make It Out Alive.
That's a cool title.
It is, and in it there's a line that says, "When everyone else is playing checkers, I'm over here playing chess."
Yeah.
And I look at that, and I like.
Do you think of me?
I think
that's how I think.
That's like my life, bro.
Yeah.
Because like everybody else is playing checkers. They know what their moves is.
Your mic, motherfucker.
If
you're gonna lean back, bro, bring your mic with you. You're actually doing well right now.
Thanks,
I just
man.
wanted
I appreciate
to let you know that.
Dude, thank
you're
you,
talking
man.
right into the mic. It's
Thank
beautiful.
you. But
yeah, that's how I live my life too.
Everyone's playing. Everyone's making their moves quick, all that kind of stuff.
No,
now,
I don't think it's quick. I think it's more. It's more they're just going about it and letting things happen to them, as opposed to. You know, that's what I always think is like. People always say like, oh, like society, everyone's turning into bitches or like pussies and stuff like that, and it's like, I don't think that that's the case. I just think a lot of people are falling into the habit of letting things happen to them as opposed to making things happen for them.
That's like the real of it, the reality.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like how we were talking about that, because I've heard that a lot. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But like it's so because I feel like I'm over here playing chess, and chess is a game of you know.
Continue.
Oh, you know what? Like, with chesses and stuff, it's all about, you have to, before you move, you have to like, you have to know where your next move is. You know what I mean? Like, you have to be really, really, like, when you're good at it, like, if you're playing really against someone that's really good at it too, those people that like play professional chess, they're playing like, and their moves are so like,
they plan their moves like four moves ahead.
Bro.
Yeah.
And that's like how
it's like, I'm going to make this move because I know if I make this move, he's going to make this move, and then I can do this,
exactly.
and then he's going to do this, and then I can do that. That's how they think of a move. That's like, one move. It's four moves.
All those moves is what is going towards one thing, is winning or to your goal and stuff. So that's how I was like, I really looked at that, and I actually wrote a thing in my journal and stuff. I didn't bring my journal with me, but I should have. But I wrote a whole thing on like that, just that lyric, that verse, and I was like, damn, it really does connect with my life. And I was like, I felt really good and stuff. And I finished 75 Hard, that book. I read that, and then I'm on Winning by Tim
Grover.
Yeah,
Fire.
Yeah.
Did you buy that book or did I lend you that?
I bought it.
Okay, yeah. I have it too.
And I think after that,
I just lended this girl I know, Ashley. I lended her 12 Rules for Life. So that's like one of the most important books for me.
Yeah.
So, and I never lend people books that I'm afraid to lose.
Oh.
So
She better be
yeah, I know. I told her that too. I'm like, you better fucking bring this back to me. Like, you better read it fast and give it back as soon as possible because like that's my favorite book. You know, I want to read it a third time, bro.
Dude.
That's kind of what started the whole change my life again.
Really?
Thing.
Yeah.
Yeah. So where I'm at now is I feel like I'm at where I was in 2020 when I was like overweight, unhappy, and I wanted to change. You know what I mean? And it's like I'm not overweight and unhappy or anything like that now, but it's like I'm in the same mindset where it's like, all right, we need to change and we need to get better.
Yeah.
And
you gotta find ways
and it's
to
like
get better,
yeah, and it's like it's the whole thing with like, I lost weight, like I lost 100 pounds in like that year, but it's more than that. It's like I lost 100 pounds and then the next year I did this and that, and then this year is like I'm gonna do this and this, and it's just like that. It's a long fucking process and a journey. It's a
dude.
I'm growing
it's
up.
Like it's a marathon,
like,
not a race.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? There's no like. I saw one of the things I saw in the Winning book so far. It says,
dude, a lot of there's so many quotes in that. Hold on, I'll pull it up. I'll pull up the quotes that I saved.
Let me say what I was gonna say though. So he says, he asks like the question. He's like, do you think that winning has ending? Like, do you think winning just keeps going? And honestly, when you think about it, it really does. Because when you win something, you just win in that moment. But that's why with winning, it's like it's a whole long process. It's a whole thing. Like let's say you know, like when Tom Brady wins the Super Bowl, he just wins it that year. That's why all these players that are great, like Kobe, Tom Brady, Michael Jordan, Serena Williams, all these athletes, Tiger Woods, all these athletes that are unbelievable, that are just just great, that, you know, they work on their craft every single day when they were, you know, they're so good, and it's because each year was a new year for them to get better and to win. Because they could have been easily after their first championship or, you know, award, anything like that. They could have been like, nope, yeah, like, we're done. Like, this is, you know, we already have like the fame and the title and stuff in the ring, but they just wanted more. Because once you win something, it gets addicted and you want to keep winning and winning and winning. And I saw that and I was like, damn, that's actually really true. It's because when you win something, you feel good. Like when I win something, I feel good for like just that moment, but other than that, it's
the 24-hour rule.
I want to keep going, and it's like, yeah,
that's what it is. Is Andy Frisella's 24-hour rule?
Yeah.
It's like enjoy your successes for that day, and then start. You know what it is? It's and then you know what I mean. Like start new, like tomorrow. Like forget about it. Forget about what what just happened. You know, you don't want to celebrate the whole weekend. You know what I mean? It's like you want to just get right back to it, so you can celebrate again when something better happens. You know what I mean? And it has to do with the whole like, and it's kind of how I've been living recently. In the start of this year, is every day is January 1st. And like I don't need to say anything more. It's just like live every day like every day is January 1st, and you'll never stop winning. You know what I mean? Because you're just gonna keep excelling.
Progression.
Yeah.
You know.
Exactly.
Yep.
And a lot of it is the whole what we wanted to talk about today is the conquering your bitch voice, and you know like gaining that confidence and fucking perseverance and grit. And it's like, and
it's crazy because everybody has a bitch voice. Like
yeah, dude. When you brought that up to me, like when you texted to me, I was like, "Holy shit!" You know what? Like, I forgot about my bitch voice.
Yeah, dude.
Like, and then when you mentioned it to me, I was like going about my day or whatever, and something popped up where I was like, "Oh, I'll just do that in a little bit." And I was like, "Wait, that's my fucking bitch voice." What,
bro?
Yeah, I was like, "What the fuck?" Yeah, and then I did it right now. I was like, "I need to do it now." Because, so
dude.
that's Thanks for reminding me,
dude. No, you're welcome, man. That's like something that was, you know. And I was, because after I read that, I was all like, damn, I'm like, I was like, some of us have like more of a bitch voice, but like, even like the people that like even like a big, how dude, like who you are, like how big you are and stuff, like you have a bitch voice, so all other people do too and stuff. And it's like,
people don't realize that. People think I'm like this confidence monster. It's like, yo, I am, but like there's a lot of shit that you don't know what's going on up here, dude.
Man, yeah. But that's why I was talking to one of the waitresses about it and stuff, and she actually wants to read the book too, and she wants to try 75 hard. And I was, and
you better fucking warn her, bro. Anytime people say like, oh, I want to do that. It's like, no, you don't. That's what I say to them. I'm like, no, you don't. You actually don't want to do that.
Yeah.
Like, I literally tell them that. It's like, as much as you think you do, like, I would love for you to do that, but you actually don't want to do that. Like, it's like, I didn't even want to do that, and I fucking did it. So,
dude.
It took a while.
Bro.
Yeah, no, and it took a while to build the discipline that it takes to do something like that. And people don't realize that. They just think it's like this fun program. It's like, no, it's fucking hell.
They think I like how he says
it's literally fucking hell.
I like how he says too. He was like, yeah, everyone thinks that this is like gonna be like get you in shape
like a weight
and
loss
stuff.
program or something. No, it's not, bro.
Thing,
it's a mental thing.
Yeah. And
it's a discipline builder. Like
exactly, and that's what I want to talk about is with like discipline and stuff, because that's like with I feel like in a way like overcoming your bitch voice is kind of like your how good your discipline is built for over your years and and stuff that you've been on this earth. Because I look at it with me, like with my goals and stuff, and how I want to run a marathon and stuff, and it's like I have my like discipline has to be really big, and I have to make sure my discipline is over like upcoming my bitch voice, because with your bitch voice you can say at times, just stop. You already ran, you ran over 10 miles. Most people can't even run like a mile, blah, blah, blah. And it's like, no, that's why you want to overcome that. And when you overcome it, then you won't listen to it anymore. And then you'll just be telling yourself, let's just get this shit done. And then you'll see all the results, how when you overcome it, it's like, and it's always going to be still there because it's always in your mind and stuff. But there's just so many ways that you can just build off of it and just get better and stuff, like how we were saying, get better every day and stuff.
You brought that up and it made me want to like pull up my quotes, because I have like a folder in my phone with a bunch of quotes. I just farted, by the way, so it's about to smell pretty bad in here.
All right, you want me to double fart it?
Why, you got to fart too? Shit.
I've been farting the whole day, bro.
I've had gas recently too. Like, it's weird. I've been taking a digestive aid pill per recommendation from my coach, and because I was having some like gassy issues and stuff like that. And ever since I started taking that, like after I take it once in the morning before my breakfast, because I take it before my two biggest meals, and then I take it before dinner. And like for some reason, when I take it before dinner and then I eat, when my food's like digesting, when it comes closer to like bedtime, like 8, I just like get this like twisting in my stomach, and it's like kind of uncomfortable, bro. It's like, what it feel like it is like the whatever the medicine and stuff inside the capsule. I feel like it's like cleaning all the shit out.
Yeah,
you know
what I mean? It's just like blowing up in a way.
Yeah, it's trying to do its job, and it just like feels weird, and I'm like, it's uncomfortable.
Do you do it? Like you have to drink a lot of water. Is it like one of those pills that you have to drink a lot of water with and stuff, or like?
I don't know. Well, I drink a lot of water in general, so it's like I don't.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah.
I just take it, drink water, and before I eat my meal, and like just go about my day. Forget about it. You
just started doing this?
Yeah, like 2 weeks ago.
And it's been working.
Yeah, other than like the nights I've been the nights I've been drinking and stuff, like I drank last night and
really?
Yeah, so other than nights like that where it's like I'm drinking or I'm like eating a little bit too, like a snack or something that I don't track, or like some sort of processed shit or something something I don't cook or something like that, that's what kind of messes my digestion up, but that's my fault, and I go into very hyper aware of it. So like I just don't sweat it, you know what I mean?
No, of course not. And
neither does my coach. He's like, listen, like it's fine, like we don't it's whatever. So back to what I was saying is the Tim Grover thing. Tim Grover, my fault. I have a lot of quotes. I saved so much shit from that book and highlighted so much shit.
I love his book. It's so good.
Basically, it goes to what you were saying is you can't be physically tough until you're mentally tough. You must be unbeatable from the neck up before you can be unbeatable from the neck down. Always demand more of yourself than others demand of you. Be honest with yourself, and you'll be able to meet every challenge with confidence in the deep belief that you are prepared for anything, because life can be complicated. The truth is not. It goes to show that it's all in your head, and that's like what Russ says. It's like, have you read the Russ book?
No,
you should. You should. I'm not lending that to you. That's one I will never lend. I read it like 4 times, bro, and I have so many notes in it and shit. But yeah, definitely, I would look into it. I can't wait till he makes another one. But yeah, so basically, it's just it showed. You just made a funny noise.
Well, I like how you said.
Did you hear that?
It was funny because you were like, you read that book. I'm like, no, you're like, I'm not into you. I was like, all right, I didn't ask, dude.
My bad. Dude, I've lended so many books to people. I need them all back.
Wait, so you really?
I just give people books, bro, because I'm like, fucking read, motherfuckers. I want to shove it down people's throats because it's such a good thing to do.
No, definitely.
It's a good habit to get into.
Yeah.
I'm reading like 3 books at the same time right now. Isn't that
weird?
I
can't do that, bro.
Yeah, I usually usually keep it to 2. but like I went up a notch and I'm reading like 3, but I gotta read today still. But
I read right before you actually. It actually worked out perfect because you said you were like me 25 minutes. I'm like, oh, perfect. I can read.
Yeah. That's crazy. Yeah. We're very alike. It's like, dang, all right, I got time to read a chapter. Like, fuck yeah. But yeah, just the whole Rust book is just talking about how like your self-talk and stuff is just is like the most important thing that you can like improve with yourself is talking to yourself, looking in the mirror, like and making sure that you got you. You know what I mean? It's like everyone worries about like other people's opinions and what other people are doing, and that's when you worry so much about what other people are doing, that's when you forget that you have to do things too. It's
exactly.
Like, and you're trying to making music for other people. No, I have to, and it's like I need to make, and then I was like, oh, I can't do that. You know, I have to make it for what I want and what I want to hear and how I want to act and what I want to say and do it for me because I matter more to me than other people do.
Yeah, that's why, dude. That's why social media is dangerous, bro. Because people go on that.
You just try to fucking help.
You know,
I gave up on that.
It's cool to hype someone up, but it's like, dude, like do your own thing, bro. Like let that person make his own fame. You know what I mean? Because that's how you get it, bro. Like you know what I mean? Like you don't. You know like.
Yeah, facts. So
I feel like
as well as like as far as going into something with like trying to create that discipline and like build the good habits because that's what what's going to lead to whatever like you're trying to reach, whatever goal. There's a letter in Wilhelm Fleece, I believe his name is. And this is the quote. I'm going to give it to you because I want to ask you a question after. A man like me cannot live without a hobby horse, a consuming passion. In Schiller's words, a tyrant. I have found my tyrant, and in his service I know no limits. My tyrant is psychology. What's your tyrant? Would you like to read that over?
Yeah, read that over.
Yeah, I'll let you read it. It's that top one right there. I'm asking you what your tyrant is. I'll tell you mine.
All right.
My tyrant is helping people. So that's why, you know, music helped me and helped my life, and so did nutrition and fitness and all that stuff. So I want to use those as outlets to help other people, and that's what carries me through life is the desire to help others. You know, I want other people, and I talked about this when I said my purpose. You know, I have it written in my journal, and I'm just gonna keep fucking saying it because I need to keep reminding myself what my true purpose is and keep that fresh in my head. But my true purpose is to help other people attain the happiness they desire, and that's what's gonna make me happy. You know what I mean? It's like to make myself happy, I need to make other people happy. That's my tyrant.
I think I'd add on because I'd say like to help others and stuff, but also to like motivate and inspire people to like chase their goals. Because every time
so
like
those are different. Those are different. Definitely different. Okay. Like me wanting to help people.
I like you know me. I'll help anyone. You know what I mean? So I do know like my thing is to help others, but I also want to like. I want to help. I want to inspire someone. I want to motivate someone to like what they were in my shoes. This small, insecure guy or person, no matter who it was, you know what I mean, that like was literally afraid of their own potential, and then able to do what the impossible was, you know, or you know
well, that's what you saw my post the other day talking about fear. You know, like
actually, I wrote that down in my my second. I actually have.
Look
two
at that!
journals.
I'm inspiring you.
I have two journals now. I wrote that down actually. Yeah.
Let me read it on the podcast because I forget what exact words and I don't want to misconstrue.
No, yeah, make sure it's right.
So I have a book. It's that one, the one that's in the post or whatever.
Yeah.
It's Nothing You Already Don't Know, and it's like wicked good. It's just like you flip to a page and it just fucking So I have that book and I was fearful for a couple of days and I didn't know what to do, and I remembered that there was a chapter on fear in that book, so I opened up and started flipping through that chapter and put my finger on this, and this is what it says. So we increase suffering by trying, or we release, not realize. We release suffering by learning to live with it. So the more you accept fear when it comes in your life and not being afraid to be afraid, you know what I mean, is the less afraid you'll be. Basically, that's what I get from it, and it comes down to like the fear of making mistakes is bigger and worse than making a mistake itself. You know what I mean? Like being scared to make mistakes and act and making that fear controlling your actions and what you do is worse than just like making a mistake. Like if you're like, oh, I don't want to do this, so I'm going to do this to try to avoid this. that's worse than just like doing what you want to do and then like fucking up and being like, okay, well, I'll do something else. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's like that fear and anxiety in your head is way worse.
Yeah.
And I recently, and I wanted to talk to you about this because this has to do with like my story that I wanted to tell you.
Yeah.
I've been thinking a lot about like fear and getting in touch with my spirituality side, like my spiritual side.
Yeah.
I got my physical health down, and this is what I've like told like mad people in my physical, like my therapist and like my parents, and like I've been talking to a lot of people, and I've realized that 2020 I got my physical health in line when I lost all the weight and stuff like that, started taking my health seriously.
Yep.
And then now I just got my mental health right. Like I started going to therapy, started taking SSRIs, and I'm working on it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I feel like I'm in a good spot.
Yeah.
I've never had anything spiritual in my life. Like I've never practiced on in my life too. So recently I've been like looking into like religion and stuff like that. But I'm not gonna be religious, like spirituality and religion. So like with that, it's like I'm becoming like more aware and enlightened in life. I feel like with like how people act and how people respond. And I've actually been like looking into astrology and stuff.
That's cool.
Yeah, so it's funny because
that's interesting.
Well, it's funny what I was saying like before we hopped on the podcast, or
Yeah.
I don't even know if it was, maybe it was in the beginning, but like my coach was like telling me that like he knows a friend of his is an astronomer, and they were like, oh, from December 16th to January 16th, the stars are like doing some certain shit or something like that. So like a lot of things are gonna like happen.
Yeah.
And that's like what's been happening in my life.
Oh yeah.
And he also said, my coach was like, dude, I feel it too. Like everything's happening like in my life as well. And like, it's like this weird fucking thing. And
it's a connection. Yeah.
Yeah. And so I was talking to this girl recently. I really liked her. I spent like 5 days with her, like stayed the night and like basically was like falling in love with her.
Is this the girl that on Sunday?
I don't want you to, yes.
It is that girl?
So, which one are you talking about?
The one that...
This one? No, it's not this one.
All right,
It's not that one. No, it's a different one. It's a one I met. So I met this one at a party.
Oh, okay.
So she's a mom. She has a kid. She has an 18-month-old son.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, so she's 24, about to be 25, but she's wicked cool. You know, I really liked her. I spent like 5 days with her, bro. Like stayed at her house and stuff. Met some of her friends and her roommate's boyfriend and stuff, and we all connected very well.
Oh yeah.
Unfortunately, it didn't work out, and I'm not gonna get too into it because like that's none of anyone's business. But she was super into astrology, and like she's very in tune with her spiritual side. She was reading. She has like her business. Like, bro, she was like perfect for me.
Wow.
But there was just like some shit that like wouldn't work out in the future.
Yeah.
But it told me what I want, you know what I mean? And she treated me like so good the past 5 days, bro. We slow danced one night, like bunch of shit, bro. And she made me like super happy, and it showed me like that it was like the universe telling me like, this is what you deserve. Don't settle for less. You know what I mean? And it was like she was like sent to like show me that.
Oh, okay.
But like that's how I feel. That's how I'm interpreting the situation, because like after like we kind of like ended it.
Yeah.
Like I kind of knew that was gonna happen, because I had like this gut feeling like the past like 5 days with her that like it was too perfect, like too good to be true. And it turned out to be. So like clearly I should just like follow my gut and my intuition. But that's like, she's the one who got me. Like I started journaling again. Like now I'm like wicked into reading.
Yeah.
And like,
yeah, because you
like,
give
bro,
up. Then you kind of stopped journaling. You don't want
yeah. No, I got into the habit now, and I'm taking my business like super seriously.
Yeah.
Like, I feel like fucking, bro, like I feel like everything's aligning. Like
Yeah.
my life is like coming together.
That's good though. That's good.
Yeah, and it sucks because the only thing I'm missing is like a life partner. But I'm young,
really,
you know what I mean? I'm young,
yeah,
so I'm
dude,
still
bro,
getting it together.
I was gonna say, man,
it doesn't matter as much to me as I thought it did. But like I said, like Ashley, like she's mad cool. You know, we hung out a couple times. It's like, but I just keep my options open, and I'm dating. So it's like I'm not like looking for anything serious. But like if something serious were to happen, I wouldn't be opposed to it. You know what I mean? So and I found out I'm into older women. So
yeah, you were scaring me last Sunday.
Why?
No, Friday about
what, my post?
No, it was when we had the podcast, and you were about to hang out with that girl on was it Sunday? You were about to cook for her, the girl.
Yeah, I did. I ended up cooking, and then she ended up bailing on me. Yeah, but we're still in touch.
Yeah.
She's like busy. She's always busy. So, but that night was when I ended up going over to the other girl's house, because I got bailed on, and the other girl was trying to hang out with me, and I was like, all right, I just got bailed on. So, but yeah, so Mia is the one that bailed on me or whatever. I told her yesterday, I was like, you got any work to do tonight, or is it a night you can make time for me, unlike last time when you bailed on me?
Yeah.
And she was like, I'm working at the club tonight. And I was like, all right, well, you only get one more chance to not bail on me, so use it wisely. I gave you my number for a reason.
I love that, bro. I love that.
Well, I'm not gonna stress about her, bro.
Yeah.
And I was like, she said like, ha ha ha, I'm a busy gal. I'll let you know though with a heart. And I was like, well, time is of the essence, and I'm worth all the time. So text me whenever the ball's in your park. And I'm just not gonna text her anymore.
Thank you. Good job. Good
Yeah,
job, bro.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
That's
like,
what I'm saying, bro. Don't.
I have realized my worth, bro. Like,
exactly.
I'm not
dude,
settling
bro.
for shit, bro.
Exactly, man. Like,
yeah.
And sometimes it's like you kind of have to figure out like that on your own. Like someone could tell you things and stuff, but that's like on you. So it's like it's good that you figured it out, because it's like when you hear someone else telling you and stuff. Like if I told you like, oh, like is she, you know what I mean? But that's good though that you said that and stuff, and you end up hanging out with another girl and stuff. So good for you.
Yeah. Well, I'm just dating, bro. Like I'm
go
like,
do your own
this
thing,
is what
bro.
I should be doing right now in my 20s. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I can't be like tied down. Like
nah, bro.
I got this to worry about more so.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, yeah, I think it'd be dope to have like a life partner and someone to like motivate me to want to do this more. And that's what that girl kind of was for me. Like, bro, I went to her place and I was getting work done like with her, and I was never able to do that with my ex. And stuff. Like I always just vegged out and like just didn't want to do it. But she made me want to be a better person.
Mm-hmm.
And that's like where I'm at now. Is like I'm improving everything, bro. I went out at work the other day and I was like, this parking lot's dirty as fuck. I just went around with a trash bag and picked up all the trash. Like it's just like shit like that, bro. I'm like, what the fuck? Like who am I? You know what I mean? Because it's like I thought I was like this like asshole or something. Or I had like that persona, and it was kind of like a facade type of thing. Like and I realized that that's not who I am. You know? And I need to be more me. It's like I
be who you are off the mic and be you. You know what I mean? Like I don't know how to like kind of like put it, but like be like how you are when you are with me. You know what I mean? Like just be real. You know what I mean? Don't
This is what I wrote a while. This is kind of a poem too. I kind of wrote this a while ago. This was like a journal prompt type of thing. It was to go and look in the mirror and just write about yourself. So I'll say this because this is a little bit into my life and give you guys some personal data on me, if you will. But so I wrote, in this mirror, I see a young man with something to prove. He wants to give, yet he is unable, but has the will to do everything in his powers to get what he desires. He desires a better body, a healthier mind, a constant sense of fulfillment as long as it doesn't defer his gratitude for what he has and his family safe and proud of his future accomplishments. He wants more out of this life that was given. He wants to succeed in everything he takes on. He wants true love. He is an overachiever who gets too caught up in his own thoughts from time to time. A hard worker, someone who is aggressively patient in his pursuit to achievement. He seeks opportunity, most of all the opportunity to help others. That's what I will fulfill. I see a man who will. That's my poem. So that's a little bit about me. Like that's the type of that's the person I am. You know what I mean? And I realized that a little bit late, I guess.
Yeah.
But, I'm young.
I say, like, dude, there's, like...
Dude, do you feel how different I am right now?
Yeah, but, dude, sometimes, like, when you talk and say things, I feel like it's, like,
Does it go over your head?
No, it's, like, the same thing that goes, like, what I'm doing. Like, what I'm...
Oh, you think you're thinking, like I can communicate
I
it, though.
Like, no, that's what I mean. Like, I always say I have so much to... I have a lot to learn, so much more to prove. You know what I mean? Like, all that kind of stuff.
Oh, yeah.
Like,
fucking let me write that down. Shit, Cubes. What is it?
I got a lot to learn, but I got a lot to prove.
Okay. Word. All right, continue.
Like, even, like, things, like, when you say, like, all that kind of stuff, like, that's really, like how I got into, like, wanting to work out and with running and all that kind of stuff. Like, it's always, like, I think when someone wants to, like, and I'm not, like, saying, like, this is what you should do, but, like, I feel like a lot of people, like, if they want to, in a way, make a difference in their life or change, first, work on your body, and or you can work on your mental, whatever you want to do first, and then work on your mental, but, like, because I feel like it's good that you did your body first, because then you had the confidence booster to get your mental and mentality better, and then you were able to now do what you're doing now with all your, with your spirituality and stuff, getting into that, and those two things helped you build to do what you're doing now and stuff. So it's like it's a pattern, you know what I mean? Like it's a level. It's like each level gets higher and higher. You know what I mean?
Yeah. So you can't make things better until you stop making things worse.
Exactly. Good.
That's kind of what I figured. That's basically what I figured out.
Yeah.
I had the tendencies to just like fucking not actively pursue my goals when I was
Yeah.
with my ex, and I can't let that happen, you know. And I realized that, so I'm like, all right, I gotta stop making things worse so I can make shit better.
Yeah, and I always like that too. It's like when it's like the saying. It's like when you want like when you're like really when you're really down or anything like that, or you have something like you have like a bruise like something and you're not feeling good.
My
whatever.
fucking shoulder.
Yeah, but it's like then it's like you got like I'm gonna say this to you. Then look at like think about someone has it harder than you right now. They might have a broken.
Oh,
you know what I mean?
yeah,
So
what the
that's
fuck?
A good,
Yeah, I
that's
never
always
think that.
That's always I always bro. Since I've gotten that built in my like mind, I've been thinking now like more like I always have to be able to like just always think that, and that's what helps me to keep going and stuff too. Another thing that helps me keep going. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But yeah.
Well, we got to wrap this episode up because I have a check-in with my coach. That was a great episode.
I did. That
for
was actually
sure.
really
Like,
good
thank you guys
episode.
for listening.
Yeah.
I didn't even do like a proper intro, but it doesn't even matter because this was a dope episode.
This is a great episode. Yeah.
I appreciate like you being flexible with the time and shit like that. Today was like a weird schedule.
No, yeah,
like I said,
I wanted to get it in though. I wanted to get it in
for
no matter what.
Let's definitely do Thursdays.
I like that
Thursday
though.
nights.
I like Thursday nights. All right.
Yeah, Thursday nights episode every Friday, guys. Thank you guys for listening to the Fitness Over Everything
you.
podcast. People, where can people find you?
On Instagram, acubes123, and then on
You gotta
Snapchat,
say them both, bro.
acubes123.
On Instagram and
I'm
Snapchat,
sorry,
and you
I'm so
say your name
used to it.
once.
I'm sorry, dude.
You guys can find me on Instagram at the Trevor Violet. That is TheTrevioletTTE. And you guys can find me on Twitter at Legendary. That's LEJEHNDARY. I got that first try. I'm proud of myself. But I just want to end this episode saying thank you guys for all the people that listen, because I know we don't have many listeners, but this is something we really want to take seriously and help you guys. You know, we want this to be an outlet to help you guys. And I hope some of the shit today that we said resonated with a lot of you and can help you guys out in your business endeavors, goals,
everything,
fitness
relationships,
goals. Yeah, anything at all. Because in anything you do, it takes no talent to work hard. You just have to want to do it. That's all I end it.
That's
See you guys in the next episode.
That's a good way to end it.
Facts.